The carved. The stream is again a friend by my side, helping nourish the garden I have created, to in turn nourish myself. I have found a home in the forest once more, and this time I am prepared to stay. Everything I have now is here, and in the simplicity I have found nothing but happiness. I created my garden, surrounded by a fence made of nothing but fallen branches and thorn vines. The forest has provided me with everything I need. The seeds fall from above like a gift, as if the trees have embraced my presence, and the water from the stream does everything else I cannot. With no possession, I am the richest of all, and cared for in a way that I have never experienced. Behind my garden is my homestead, a place built of that given freely by the life around. The walls are made of tree trunks that have already passed in their time, given a second life in providing me shelter and security. The base is laid with clay the stream had supplied, along with everything else, and to think I had ever regarded it as an enemy. The house I have built is adorned with flowers, mossy growth, and branches of life now fallen, but not forgotten. In the distance, the sun has begun to set, and I feel the yearning to visit a place that I have not been to for many years. The path ahead is clearer than it has ever been, and I know it is time to finally visit the protector I left behind so long ago. The sky above is blue as the ocean, mixed with colors of fire, and the sparks begin to fade into the darkness of night. The world is bathed in shadow once more. Arriving upon the ridge, I am met with a moment of weakness, and fear that I have been forgotten, though I have not come all this way to give up now, and the resolution I have sought for so long waits only a few steps ahead. Taking the final step and reaching the top of the ridge, I am met with the most intoxicating sight. The tree stands tall just as I remember, and in this moment I could not be happier. Tears running down my cheeks, I stare in complete awe of the majestic scene before me. The last light of the sun ricochets off its pale trunk, and the leaves hang so gingerly from its branches that reach toward me. I was never forgotten, but missed. I am welcomed back with the sweetest embrace, and I come to the understanding that wisdom cannot be given, but attained. The strong are carved, and the weak are broken. As the sun finally fades into the distance, I grow tired and am happy for my perfect place to rest. I think of how life has made the impossible journey to this time and place. How, like the moon, stardust reflects in my eyes. Curling up upon the soft roots I had slept on so many years before, I find solace in the fact that I did not break my promise. I have finally remembered that which I had let myself forget. As I sink deeper into the roots, I reflect on the lives that are intertwined with mine. The arrogance of the mouse, the venom of the serpent, and the uncaged potential of the bird. On that fateful day that I chose to seek what lay out my window, I met three creatures in whom I now see traces of myself. I drift then gently into dreams. Crawling from beneath the base of the tree, away from the safety of mother's den, sunlight rains down upon me. I am met by a world I do not know, but will find a purpose in. The grass is tall around me as I explore the environment. I fear not the unknown. What could hurt me? With my legs fresh below and my tail dragging behind, I sprint into the mystery ahead with no worries. Blades of grass brushing against my whiskers and dodging insects in my path, I finally come upon a stream too large to cross. In the distance, an unsettling sound approaches from the mossy rocks surrounded by large thickets. I become curious. Coming upon it, I am overtaken by a harsh sound once again. Something begins to stir in the brush, and a massive figure rises from the shadows. It stands tall as a tower, looming over me, and I realize I am being hunted. The rippling coils are larger than everything I have known until now. Each emerald gem scale upon the head of the world snake glints, yet not so cruelly as the eyes. The yellow orbs hover slowly to a halt, then open as a menacing gate into pitch black death. Frozen in terror, cowering in the presence of the beast before me, I am left humbled by the repercussions of my arrogance. With one swift strike, I am bitten. Looking down upon my prey, I see the fear in his eyes, and for a moment he becomes me and I him. A small white mouse is cowering in my presence, bleeding because of what I have done. What have I done? I have defeated another friend. I am the venom that not only poisons myself, but also those around me. Blood drips from my fangs, and a small figure lies limp in front of me, smaller, yet no less important. Once again the question resurfaces, is this the way things must be? I know now that I am the snake. To run from oneself is the venom, and to learn from one's choices, the cure. In this moment I can feel the air under my wings, rushing away from the ground with all of its turmoil that caused me so much pain. Now I am a bird with a broad and graceful wingspan that can carry me anywhere. Though there is only one place I wish to be, flying up the mountainside with extreme dexterity. In the wind beneath, nothing can stop me. Below, all I can see is the beautiful landscape I have been blessed with. The parameters of time no longer have a hold on me. I am free from the shackles that once made me feel so small, consumed by the beasts around, and lost in the darkness that I have finally escaped. I am no longer the hunted, nor am I the hunter. I awaken in the tree's embrace, and the vision I have just experienced is breathtaking. The message is clear in an unsettling way. Dark nightmare is all but fleeting. I have always been loved, had a home, and to see the light I had to experience the darkness. A smile upon my face from the light of the moon like a far-off lover has returned me to living. Then, looking up and being comforted by the tree's humble yet wise stature, I hear a single howl. It echoes through the forest and also through my memory. As the bright moon shines down upon the ridge sits a wolf. He howls at this moon with a tender kind of affection, asking it not to go. Standing up and approaching the wolf, I am met with a distrustful glare. Eyes blue as a glacier are illuminated by the moonlight. In that moment I recognize a long-lost friend. You are no longer a pup, and neither am I. Seconds pass as we gaze upon each other, yet it feels like forever. Walking closer, I am met with a growl. I do not fear you, my friend. Reaching out toward him with my hand as I slowly approach, I will understand if he decides to bite. I have been gone a long time. Why should you trust me? Inches away I hear it, a whimper that I had heard long ago and could never forget. Met with a kiss upon my cheek and a warm embrace, I have finally found what I searched so long for. I have found my friends, my family, my home. Once more, I find a place to lay against the tree's roots with the pup, now a wolf, curled up by my side and stare up at the stars. This is a perfect moment, and I never want it to end. In this time of peace, I reflect upon everything that has happened. I would not change a thing. Secure in the arms of my protector, and heart warmed by the companionship of my truest friend, I drift to sleep again, to dream only of the love I have found. I fear not for the mouse nor the snake I have known, where the tree, the moon, and the wolf will guide me. Drink deep of cool spring feeding garden, and bathe in the love of the family I've found before me.